Ikigai, The Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life by Hector Garcia and Francesc Miralles is a gentle yet powerful book that explores the secret to longevity, purpose, and joyful living through the Japanese concept of Ikigai. 1. What is Ikigai? The secret that keeps you going. Imagine a small village tucked in the mountains of Okinawa, Japan. There, people live long, not just into their 80s but often into their 100s. One of them, a 102-year-old man named Yumatsu, wakes up every morning at 6 a.m. and heads to his garden.
Why?
Not because he has to, but because he wants to. Because he has a reason to wake up. That reason, his love for gardening, for nurturing life, is his Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word that roughly means a reason for being. Or more simply, the reason you get out of bed in the morning. It's not just about having a job or a hobby. It's about having a purpose so meaningful that it pulls you forward, even when life gets tough. Unlike Western ideas of passion that are loud and intense, Ikigai is quiet and steady, like a candle that keeps burning in your soul. It lives at the intersection of four key things. What you love, red heart. What you're good at, hammer and wrench. What the world needs, globe showing, Asia, Australia. What you can be paid for, or valued for, money bag. If you imagine these four as circles, your Ikigai is where all four overlap. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. You don't need to chase purpose. You need to uncover it. Your Ikigai is already within you. You have to listen. 2. The longevity of Okinawa, a lifestyle that heals. Let's go back to Okinawa. In a small town called Ajimai, often called the Village of Longevity, it's common to meet people who are over 100 years old. And the crazy part? They aren't just alive. They're thriving, laughing, walking, cooking, dancing. No hospitals. No retirement homes. No old age mindset. When the authors of Ikigai visited Okinawa, they noticed a few things about how these elders lived. Seedling 1. They stay active forever. There's no word for retirement in Okinawan culture. Even at 90 or 100, people garden, cook, clean, or take care of grandkids. Movement is natural, not forced. They walk, squat, lift, and stretch daily. You don't stop moving because you grow old. You grow old because you stop moving. Chopsticks 2. They eat light and right. The Okinawan diet is colorful and clean, mostly vegetables, tofu, sweet potatoes, green tea, and fish. And they follow Hara Hachibu. Eat until you're 80% full. This one habit reduces stress on the body and keeps energy light and steady. Busts in silhouette 3. They stay socially connected. Elders in Okinawa belong to tight-knit groups called moai, small circles of lifelong friends who support each other emotionally and financially. They gather to drink tea, laugh, and share life. Loneliness?
Rare.
Brain 4. They have purpose. Each person, no matter their age, has Ikigai, a reason to wake up and contribute. For some, it's fishing. For others, it's teaching kids or crafting. This sense of usefulness protects them from depression, anxiety, and even disease. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. A long life isn't a result of big achievements, but of small, purposeful choices made every day. 3. Find flow in everything you do, the joy of total absorption. Imagine you're an artist. You sit down with your sketchbook and time disappears. You forgot about your phone. You forget about your hunger. You forgot to check the clock. All that exists is you and the drawing. That state, where you're so absorbed in what you're doing that everything else fades away, is called flow. Psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, who coined the term flow, describes it as, the secret to happiness is not in achieving pleasure, but in achieving flow. In Ikigai, the authors emphasize that the happiest, longest-living people often live much of their lives in flow. Brain, what does being in flow feel like? You lose track of time. You feel energized, not drained. You're focused, not distracted. You're present, completely here. And the best part? You don't need to be an artist or athlete to feel flow. You can find it in cooking, coding, writing, crafting, or even gardening, anything that engages your full attention and brings you joy. Wrench, how to create more flow in daily life. Do one thing at a time. Multitasking kills focus. Find the sweet spot between boredom and challenge. Too easy equals bored. Too hard equals anxious. Just right equals flow. Minimize interruptions. Silence your phone. Shut off notifications. Practice for mastery, not just completion. Immerse yourself in the process. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Flow isn't something rare. It's the art of being deeply here. The more often you flow, the more fulfilled and longer your life becomes. 4. Nurturing friendships, the power of moai and human connection. Hot beverage story-based explanation. In the small villages of Okinawa, there's a beautiful tradition called moai. Imagine this. 5 childhood friends form a group. They meet every week for decades. They share stories, food, laughter, advice, and even help each other with money in hard times. This is their moai, a lifelong social support group. In Okinawa, people don't just grow old, they grow old together. The authors of Ikigai discovered that these long-living people have one powerful thing in common: strong social ties. They don't retire into loneliness. They belong. They're seen. They matter. Modern science now agrees. Loneliness shortens lifespan. Friendship protects your health more than diet or exercise alone. Seedling, what makes moai so special? It's lifelong. Members often stay together from childhood to old age. It's emotional and financial. They share worries and support each other financially during need. It builds meaning. You feel like part of something bigger than yourself. In the West, we focus so much on independence. But in Okinawa, happiness is interdependence. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Longevity isn't just about what's on your plate. It's also who's at your table. Find your people. Laugh with them. Walk with them. Age with them. 5. Take it slow. Why a calm life is a long life. Hot beverage story-based explanation. Picture an elderly woman named Misako in Okinawa. She wakes up gently with the sunrise, stretches on her porch, and sips warm green tea. No rush. No alarms. No endless to-do lists. She gardens, chats with neighbors, cooks with love. Her whole life flows with a peaceful rhythm. Now compare that with modern life. Constant pings. Deadlines. Scrolling. Speed. Stress. We rush from one thing to the next like life is a race. But Ikigai reminds us. Haste makes waste. Slowness brings depth. Man in lotus position, what the Okinawan lifestyle teaches us. Walk instead of drive. Cook fresh meals instead of microwaving fast food. Speak face-to-face instead of texting in a rush. Sleep early. Wake with nature. It's not laziness. It's mindful living. Brain, the science of slowness. Modern studies show chronic stress shrinks your brain. Constant busyness raises cortisol, the stress hormone. People who slow down are less anxious, more focused, and happier. So, by doing less, you actually live more. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Fast is fragile. Slow is strong. The longer you stay calm, the longer you stay alive. 6. Resilience and anti-fragility. How to stay young while growing old. Hot beverage story-based explanation. In the Japanese art of kintsugi, when a ceramic bowl breaks, they don't throw it away. Instead, they repair it using golden lacquer, highlighting the cracks instead of hiding them. The result? A bowl more beautiful, more valuable, because it was broken. This is the spirit of anti-fragility, and it's deeply connected to Ikigai. In Okinawa, when hardships come, like loss, pain, illness, or financial struggle, people don't fall apart. They lean on their moai, their routines, their sense of purpose. They bend, but don't break. They may grow old, but they stay young in spirit. Brain, what does it mean to be anti-fragile? Most things break under stress, but anti-fragile systems get stronger when shaken. That's what the Okinawan lifestyle builds. Strong social bonds, emotional immunity, active daily routines, physical resilience. A deep purpose, Ikigai, mental endurance. They accept life seasons and adapt. That's how they age gracefully, with dignity, not decline. Fire, how you can become anti-fragile. Exercise lightly but daily. Movement keeps the body young. Build deep relationships so you're never alone in storms. Keep learning new things. This keeps your mind flexible. Face discomfort regularly. Growth lives just beyond comfort. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Don't fear cracks. That's where your golden strength is born. 7. Live with purpose daily. The art of Ikigai. Hot beverage story-based explanation. People often ask, what's my life's purpose? They imagine one huge answer, like becoming a famous artist, building a company, or changing the world. But in Okinawa, purpose isn't some grand destination. It's in the small, joyful acts we do every day. Like the old man who feeds stray cats every morning, or the woman who carves wooden toys for neighborhood kids, or the gardener who plants flowers for people walking by. They may not be famous, but they wake up with a reason, however small. That is Ikigai. Puzzle piece Ikigai isn't always big. It can be making tea for someone you love, teacup without handle, reading a book that inspires you, open book, helping your neighbor broom, creating art just for yourself, artist palette, tending to a plant herb. These tiny acts, done with love and presence, add up to a meaningful life. The secret isn't to chase your passion once. The secret is to live with little sparks of purpose every single day. Sun with face, how to find your Ikigai. Ask, what simple thing brings me joy today? Ask, who can I help today, even in a small way? Ask, what would make me proud to have done today, even if no one sees it? Write it down. Live it. Repeat tomorrow. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Purpose isn't found. It's created, moment by moment, act by act. You don't need to find the meaning of life. Just give today a little more meaning. 8. Let go of urgency. There's no need to rush to the finish line. Hot beverage story-based explanation. Imagine a 95-year-old Okinawan man named Toshio. Every morning, he walks slowly to his garden. He pauses to greet the trees. He talks to his tomatoes. He breathes deeply before he begins planting. He doesn't rush. He doesn't check his watch. He lives as if time is not something to beat, but something to befriend. That's the mindset Okinawans live by. They don't chase life, they flow with it. Turtle the West says, time is money. But Ikigai whispers, time is life. We're taught to run faster. Finish the degree, get the job, build the brand, earn the money, retire early. But in that race, we often lose joy, health, presence, wonder. Okinawa's secret? They take it slow. They do one thing at a time. They pause between tasks. They treat daily chores like rituals. They enjoy the process, not just the results. And they live longer, happier lives because of it. Brain a shift in thinking. Instead of asking, how fast can I get there? Try asking, what can I fully enjoy right now? What's worth doing slowly and with care? Am I living like this is the only moment I truly own? Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Rushing steals joy. The slower path often leads to a richer life. 9. Harmony with nature. Aligning your rhythm with the world around you. Hot beverage story-based explanation. In Okinawa, an old fisherman named Sato rises with the sun. He doesn't check the weather app, he checks the sky. He watches the waves, listens to the birds, and feels the wind. His actions are slow but in perfect rhythm with nature. He knows. The world doesn't move by clock, it moves by seasons. In modern life, we're often disconnected from nature. We eat strawberries in winter. We light up our rooms at midnight. We walk on treadmills indoors instead of under trees. We chase productivity, not sunlight. But Okinawans live close to the earth. They plant, harvest, and rest with the seasons. They eat local and fresh. They respect nature as a partner in life, not a resource to control. Sun with face, how to align your life with nature. Wake with the sun, not your phone. Eat seasonally, go to the local market instead of the packaged aisle. Walk outside every day, no matter how small the walk is. Notice the moon, the wind, the rain. Be aware, not distracted. These small acts rebuild your connection to something ancient, healing, and calming. Brain why it matters. Research shows that even 10 minutes in nature lowers blood pressure, reduces anxiety, improves sleep, boosts creativity. In Okinawa, that's just daily life. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. When you move with nature, not against it, you move with life itself. Let the sun guide your waking. Let the seasons shape your habits. Let nature restore what the screen steals. 10. Keep your passion alive. The role of lifelong curiosity. Hot beverage story-based explanation. In a quiet Okinawan village lives a man named Ukadate. He's 102 years old. And every day, he still wakes up early. Not because he has to work, but because he wants to tinker with his tools and invent little gadgets. No one told him to retire. Because in Okinawa, people don't retire from life. They retire from roles, but not from passion. They stay curious, creative, and in love with learning until their very last breath. Artist palette what keeps Okinawans young? Not medicine. Not magic. But movement of the mind. They learn new skills, gardening, dancing, music. Teach others. Explore hobbies. Solve small daily problems. Share knowledge with the young. Their curiosity is their fuel. Brain the science of staying curious. Neurologists have found. Learning new things keeps your brain flexible. Passion lowers risk of depression. Curiosity boosts memory and emotional well-being. In short, when you stop being curious, you start feeling old. Light bulb how you can keep passion alive. Pick up a small hobby you've always wanted to try. Ask questions again, be like a beginner. Read more about things that excite you. Make something with your hands, paint, write, cook, fix. Even 15 minutes of doing what you love can light up your entire day. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. You don't stop being young because you age. You age when you stop being curious. 11. Hara Hachibu, the Okinawan secret to eating for longevity. Hot beverage story-based explanation. Imagine you're sitting with an Okinawan family at dinner. The food is simple but nourishing. Vegetables, tofu, rice, seaweed, miso soup. But before anyone lifts a chopstick, they all say in unison, Hara Hachibu. It means, eat until you're 80% full. Not stuffed. Not bloated. Just satisfied. This ancient Confucian saying is a daily mantra in Okinawa, and it might be the biggest reason they live longer with fewer diseases. Brain why this habit works. Modern science confirms what the Okinawans have known for centuries. Eating less reduces inflammation. It lowers the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. It slows down cellular aging. It helps maintain a healthy weight effortlessly. They're not on diets. They just stop eating before they're full. Chopsticks how to practice Hara Hachibu. Eat slowly. It takes 15 to 20 minutes for your brain to feel full. Use smaller plates. Your mind sees more food. Pause mid-meal. Ask yourself, am I still hungry or just eating? Don't eat while distracted. No phone, no TV. This builds mindfulness and gratitude for what's on your plate. Woman in lotus position, it's not just about food. Hara Hachibu is also a metaphor. It's about balance in all things. Don't fill your calendar to 100%. Don't run your energy to the max every day. Leave space to breathe, to rest, to grow. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Eat a little less, live a lot more. Satisfaction, not excess, leads to longevity. 12. Routine is freedom. How daily rhythms create a peaceful life. Hot beverage story-based explanation. Meet Kyeko, a cheerful 89-year-old woman in Okinawa. Every morning, she follows the same rhythm. Sun, wake up with the sunrise. Tend to her bonsai. Teacup without handle, brew green tea. Broom, clean her small home. Yarn, knit with her friends. To an outsider, it might look boring. But to Kyeko, it's peaceful, purposeful, grounding. She doesn't wake up anxious, wondering what to do. She has a rhythm, a flow, a life that moves without friction. Brain why routine isn't a cage, it's a compass. In modern life, we chase variety, stimulation, and newness. but decision fatigue is real. When every day is unpredictable, your brain burns energy just deciding what to eat, when to work, or whether to rest. Okinawans avoid this by building gentle, joyful routines. And science backs it up. Routines reduce stress and anxiety. They create mental clarity. They reinforce healthy habits automatically. They make life feel in control. Hourglass Not Done what their daily routine includes. Light physical movement, gardening, walking, dancing. Simple, nourishing meals. Social interaction with their moai friend group. Quiet time, no rush, no clutter. A personal passion or craft. It's not rigid. It's rhythmic. Wrench how to build your own Ikigai routine. Anchor your morning. One calming ritual sets the tone for the day. Create a no-decision lunch. Eat the same healthy meal to reduce mental clutter. Reserve time for your passion. Even 30 minutes counts. Wind down the same way every night. Sleep improves, stress melts. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. Freedom isn't having endless choice. It's having a life that flows. Routines don't trap you. They protect your energy for what truly matters. 13. Moai, the power of lifelong friendships and social circles. Hot beverage story-based explanation. In a small Okinawan village, a group of 5 women in their 90s gather every week under a shady tree. They sip tea, laugh, talk about their gardens, and check in on each other's health. They've done this for decades. They are each other's moai, a social group formed for mutual support, accountability, and emotional warmth. Lightbulb, what is a moai? In Okinawa, when you're born, your family might assign you to a moai, a group of people who will grow with you, help you, and look out for you for life. It's not just friendship. It's a circle of belonging. When someone gets sick, others help. If someone's lonely, the moai shows up. If there's joy, they celebrate together. This social glue is one of the most underrated ingredients of longevity. Brain the science behind it. Studies show loneliness increases risk of death more than smoking or obesity. Strong social ties improve immunity, mood, and heart health. People with close connections live longer and happier. And yet we often prioritize work, productivity, or scrolling over relationships. Okinawans do the opposite. Handshake how to create your own moai. Identify 3 to 5 people you trust, who bring out your best. Make regular check-ins sacred. A walk, a call, a shared meal. Support without keeping score. Be there just because. Laugh together, grow together, age together. You don't need many people, just the right people. Light bulb key insight to carry with you. The people around you shape the years ahead of you. Health isn't just what you eat or how you move. It's who you share life with. 14. Never retire from life. Keep your Ikigai alive forever. Hot beverage story-based explanation. Meet Mr. Kamada, a 102-year-old fisherman in Okinawa. He no longer fishes like he used to. But every morning, he walks to the shore, watches the waves, repairs fishing nets, and teaches younger boys how to tie the knots. He doesn't work for money anymore. He works for meaning. In Okinawa, there is no word for retirement as we know it, because to them, as long as you're alive, your purpose still lives. Prohibited why retirement isn't the end. In many places, retirement is seen as the end of your useful life. But studies show that those who retire without purpose often face a decline in mental health, loss of identity, reduced physical activity, increased risk of depression. Okinawans avoid this. They don't stop, they shift. From full-time work to part-time mentoring. From career goals to community service. From earning income to giving value. Counterclockwise arrows button purpose doesn't expire. Ikigai teaches us. Your reason to wake up doesn't depend on age. It might evolve from building a career, building people, parenting children, teaching wisdom, chasing dreams, passing on stories. But the flame doesn't go out. Seedling how to keep your Ikigai alive after retirement. Mentor the next generation. Share what you've learned. Explore new hobbies. It's never too late to start. Volunteer in your community. Stay connected to your moai. Keep asking, What makes me feel useful today? Light bulb key insight to carry with you. As long as you have a purpose, you are never done living. You don't retire from life. You keep contributing, evolving, and loving, right until the final breath.